In this video, I'm going to be going over the Topic 7 assignment called Lesson Planning Formats. In this assignment, you're comparing and contrasting two different lesson plan formats. You're going to head over to the right side and open up the links that take you to the College of Education lesson plan template and additional templates. Here you can see the COE template we used last week in our benchmark, and then you'll see the link to the additional lesson plan templates. Those additional lesson plan templates are located here. When you click on one, it'll download it for you. Here I have the College of Education plan on the right and the 5E plan on the left. And I'm going to start comparing and contrasting the two templates. So looking at that section 1, what is similar, what is different? You're looking for organization and you're looking for terminology. So as you go through, you'll notice there are some differences here. So in the 5E, it always starts with students opening a lesson and activating prior knowledge. Well, that's similar to an anticipatory set here on the College of Education plan. So there is something I found in common. Well, then when they move to something that's different, here we tend to go into the teaching the multiple means of representation. But instead on the 5E template, students are exploring. This is more of a constructivist template where it has inquiry-based learning at the forefront. The 5E model has students explore before any learning is done. So that's an organizational difference. When looking at your assignment directions, you're trying to compare and contrast those two templates. So you're going to want to do scholarly writing. Start with an introduction and tell me what two templates you are comparing and contrasting. If you don't state the two templates, it's really hard for me to grade your work. Then you'll describe the organization and the core planning components that are in each. After you describe each template's organization and core planning components, such as means of representation or explain, explore, you're going to explain those similarities in terminologies and differences in terminology. Then your next paragraph, you'll go into differences and similarities in organization. And then your fourth paragraph or fifth paragraph, you'll want to explain purposes and situations where each template might be useful. So my 5E template might be useful in an inquiry lesson such as teaching science and plants, where my COE template might be useful in an ELA lesson when I'm doing more direct instruction. Part 2, you will have a reflection. It's really nice if you could label part 1 on your paper and part 2, including that title page and all of those important APA components. Here you're going to explain your the process of planning and what you learned throughout this course, how assessments how can you align assessments properly, and how has this course helped you with your thinking and beliefs as an educator? What ideas are you still trying to grasp or you need more time to master? And a resource you can use to help you master those skills. And then some of your biggest takeaways about planning and assessment from this course. You want to support this document with 2 scholarly sources in APA. Remember that anything on your resource page should have an in-text citation within the body of your work. As always, make sure to check your rubric and see how I will be grading you. As you can see, there are important parts, and like the reflection is worth 16 points. So if you leave that off, you're taking a pretty big chunk out of your final grade. If you have any questions on how to locate your lesson plan formats or how to do this assignment, please don't hesitate to reach out.